Hello, 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 hello. My name is Claire. Welcome back to my channel, Cool Claire ASMR. Today I have a little ASMR story time for you. We will be reading A Hole is to Dig, a first book of first definitions by Ruth Krauss, pictures by Maurice Sendak. So I actually got this book for Christmas from my boyfriend. We went to an exhibit that featured many books, including this book. And this one was my favorite because I thought it was so sweet and cute that the author had asked several children to define things and put the definitions together in this book with these sweet little illustrations. So I thought it was perfect. Anyway, I was going to say I thought it was perfect to share with you all, but the reason he got it for me is because this was the only book at the end of the exhibit that wasn't in the gift shop, and it was my favorite, so he surprised me with it. And it is an original copy of this book, I'm pretty sure, which is really cool. Nice rainbow spine with a little friend on it. And it's a Children's Choice Book Club. So I think I'm going to do this video kind of teacher classroom style, like showing you the pictures like this. So go ahead and get started. Show you the entrance page there, cover page. This is the title page. You can write who it belongs to. Cool Claire ASMR owns this book. And then a sweet little picture there. It says, thanks to a number of children and teachers in the Harriet Johnson Nursery School. Special thanks to children in the Rowiton School Kindergarten and their teacher Harriet S. Sherman. Copyright 1952. Alright, and it gets right into it. This first page. Mashed potatoes are to give everybody enough. A face is so you can make faces. And they're all making faces. A face is something to have on the front of your head. Looking at himself in the mirror. Look at those pictures. Dogs are to kiss people. And we have a whole lot of dogs on this page. They're in a boat and playing on this hill and by this tree with all their dogs. Hands are to hold. A hand is to hold up when you want your turn. A hole is to dig. The ground is to make a garden. Grass is to cut. Grass is to have on the ground with dirt under it and clover in it. Maybe you could hide things in a hole. Maybe you could. Did you ever bury a time capsule when you were younger? I did with some neighbors. Good look at those pictures. A party is to say, how do you do, and shake hands. A party is to make little children happy. And they're having a little child party. Arms are to hug with, toes are to wiggle, ears are to wiggle. Can you wiggle your ears? I can't. Very sweet picture there. And the illustrator really loved dogs, so dogs are heavily featured here. I learned that in the exhibit we saw. Mud is to jump in and slide in and yell doodly doodly doo. And ha 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 doodly doodly doo. Doodly doodly doo. I like this. He's just like being picked up like this. That's what it looks like. A castle is to build in the sand. A hole is to sit in. A dream is to look at the night and see things. This has been relevant lately if you're most places in the US. Snow is to roll in. Buttons are to keep people warm. They're going sledding. All those fun snow time activities. And this little guy over here, all buttoned up and cozy. The world is so you have something to stand on. The sun is to tell you when it's every day. When you make your bed, you get a star. Grr. Some of them are pretty profound, and then some are pretty silly, like that one. When you make your bed, you get a star. Grr. And that's just the perfect combination of letting children do things, the perfect result of letting children do things profound and absurd and just silly. All right. Little stones are for little children to gather up and put in little piles. Ooh, a rock is when you trip on it. You should have watched where you were going. Children are to love. A brother is to help you. A principal is to take out splinters. There's the little children making their little piles of little rocks. You should watch where you're going. You know that their parent told them that. Regurgitating it here. A mountain is to go to the top. To the top. A mountain is to go to the bottom. And to the bottom. A mountain is to go to the top and to the bottom. Sorry, the people on this side of the room aren't getting a good view. A lap is so you don't get crumbs on the floor. He's eating some birthday cake. A mustache is to wear on Halloween. A hat is to wear on a train. A hat is to wear on a train. Or inside if you are me. Toes are to dance on. Eyebrows are to go over your eyes. A seashell is to hear the sea. Taking a lesson there. A wave is to wave bye-bye. Big shells are to put little shells in. A hole is to plant a flower. A watch is to hear it tick. Dishes are to do. This is me since where I'm living right now doesn't have a dishwasher. Hand washing them. Cats are so you can have kittens. Mice are to eat your cheese. This girl here has mini cats, and this boy is rolling them around in a carriage. How fun. They're having a lot of fun. Lots of different cats and a little bitty tree too. Oh, and a mouse eating cheese. Naturally. Noses are to rub. A nose is to blow. A match is to blow. A whistle is to make people jump. Rugs are so you don't get splinters in you. Boodly boodly boo. Boodly boodly boodly. Floor is so you don't fall in the hole your house is in. Huh? Rugs are so dogs have napkins. A hole is for a mouse to live in. And I promise that is on the page. I'm not just making random noises. A door is to open. A door is to shut. A hole is to look through. Steps are to sit on. A hole is when you step in it, you go down. Very true. They're hanging out. He's even fishing. Fishing in the bushes. This is like when you fall in the fault seed in Animal Crossing. They took that out in the new game though. The other day. Hands are to make things. Hands are to eat with. A teaspoon is to eat a table with. A tablespoon is to eat a table with. I read that wrong. They're gonna eat the table with the tablespoon. A package is to look inside. I like hands are to make things. A tablespoon is to eat a table with. Not eat at a table, to eat a table. Oh, and a package is to look at. And some other guys on the edge of the table there. This is because they had the original illustrations, this is the one that I really enjoyed. The sun is so it can be a great day. What's that page? Having a little parade. Getting down to the end here. And it ends very classically. A book is to look at, like we've been doing together. This might be you right now, sleeping. And that's the end. A book is to look at. And it has the same little pattern at the end there. Well, thank you so much for joining me for a little story time. This book is very simple, very sweet, very cute. So I am glad to have it in my collection. And thank you for letting me share it with you. I hope you have a good day, good night.